What is going on, you guys? Lou back at it again with another video. So for today's video, honestly, I can't lie, I say this probably in every single video, but we got a lot of good topics here today. All right, I can't lie, some juicy stuff to talk about, and I'm excited to see what's going on here. All right, so I don't really know where to start, but let's just start right here. Now, this report came out from LA Times, and it says right here that the Lakers have told teams that there is no player on their roster that is untouchable. Now, I want to say in the beginning of this season, or maybe more in the offseason, the Lakers were telling people these are the players we're not trading. They're untouchable. Players like a Brandon Ingram, Lonzo Ball, or Kyle Kuzma. But supposedly those reports have changed because now they're saying that no one is untouchable. And I think that's the best way to go because you want to be able to be open to any offers that are on the table. When they say now that there is no player that is untouchable, they're just saying that they're willing to at least hear your offer. That's about it at all. They're trying to just say, hey, we're willing to hear what you got to say. If it's worthy, we'll make a move on it, all right? And I think that's really it. So I wouldn't really take this as a Lakers fan too seriously. But honestly, the Lakers have been very, very hard to grasp on what they're going to do. Their moves are very just like out of nowhere and very surprising. So I'm not sure what they're going to do, but we'll definitely find out. Now, this is some crazy news here, and I don't know how true this is. These are always rumors, of course, but supposedly the Suns are willing to trade their first pick for a veteran star. Now, honestly, a lot of people have slept on the Suns because of the team that they are. They're not really a big market, and on top of that, they have been tanking now for a little bit. So it doesn't show the full potential that their team actually has. I think a lot of people have not realized that, honestly, because the Suns, they got some players, bro. Let's be honest. If you look at their roster, their team is not as bad as people think it is. If they could trade this first-round pick for a good veteran star, then not bad. I just don't really see it happening. I don't see someone making a move on it, so I think they will use it at the end of the day. But if they trade it for a player, it has to be a worthy player because, you know, you're not going to trade that first pick, especially with some of the options that you have right now on the draft table. I would definitely hold on to that. I think they're just making it known that, hey, this pick is available. Whoever got the best offer, we might take it. Maybe, right? So that's all that's going on there. So I got two more topics left, and I don't really know which one is bigger. I want to save the bigger one for last, but I think I'm going to just go with one that I like the most. I like this DeMarcus Cousins news right now. You guys don't know, DeMarcus Cousins is probably on my top 2, top 3 favorite players in the league currently, all right? I love DeMarcus Cousins. There's something about the way that man plays, man. He's a ferocious center, and I think he's the best center in the league, honestly. So there's a lot of news going on with him currently because he unfollowed the New Orleans Pelicans on Instagram and started following Julius Randle, Isaiah Thomas, and Paul George, all right? So that's already, like, weird, right? Someone comments on Instagram and says, why did you unfollow the Pelicans? And he replied, because I'm grown. And then a reporter asked him about his future with New Orleans, and he replied with, I love what they've created after I went down. I would love to be a part of it, but I'm going to do what's best for me. How do I take this, man? I think it's really weird. I think he's trying to get the Pelicans to beg for him. I think he wants his teams to really fiend for his skills. And honestly, I wouldn't take this as seriously as it is, all right? He's definitely making some news by doing everything that he's doing, but I don't know 100% that he would go to the Lakers. I'm pretty sure the Lakers will take him because they're willing to sign anybody because they got the money to sign these max contracts. But I just don't think he's going to go over there. I have a small feeling that he's going to stay with the Pelicans and make something cook up with, you know, Anthony Davis. And I think, honestly, that would be his best route at this point. The Lakers, it's not a bad place. Going to the Lakers is never a bad thing. Going to LA is awesome. You know, you're going to be in the great, you know, suns of California. I mean, that's a great place to be. He's already lived in California at this point now with Sacramento and stuff. He's now in New Orleans where it gets kind of hot and humid. It's like a weird temperature out there. Especially now in the summertime, it's going to get bad. I mean, but honestly, screw all that. Stay with New Orleans. I think it's the best way to go. New Orleans, I think, showed a lot of people what they can really do. And then with DeMarcus Cousins, I think they can make more happen. It's just, we got to see what happens. This is a weird topic to really get into because I think it's a weird topic, honestly, because of the fact that he's making it so known that these are all Laker players. So it's like, is he really trying to make something shake like that? And then, you know, you can also say that he has experience with all these guys. He knows them. He knows them pretty well at this point. So I don't know, man. I don't know. This is a weird, you know, subject. So talking about weird news, all right, we are here now with the grand finale of news right now. It's the fact that Cat and the Timberwolves are in a growing conflict over the team's direction and current state, all right? Now, this is a rumor, all right? This is a pure rumor, but supposedly, Karl Anthony Towns and the front office are not seeing eye to eye, all right? And this is bad for the Timberwolves. This is bad press because earlier I reported the fact that Tibbs and the GM got into another heated argument where Tibbs eventually threw a computer monitor, all right? So that was one thing, and no one really knew why, and then now this news is coming out. So when I add all of this up kind of in my head, I kind of start to think there's something going on with this front office, all right? This front office is not doing something right, and there's some issues going on, all right? Now, Karl Anthony Towns has not come out and said anything about this at all, right? People are just kind of speculating that he's upset. He appears upset, this and that. You never even know. This might be all a rumor, but I doubt it. I really, really, really doubt it because I think something's going on over there, all right? And this is horrible because they're really at that place right now where they got some good players. They can make some shake, and they should be better than what they are currently. And those things are not showing, in the season, all right? We got next season to find out. But with issues like this, and it's not even the next season yet for them, this is not a good look, all right? Now, this is going to extreme levels of, where Karl Anthony Towns is completely done with Timberwolves. But are they willing to trade him? No, I don't think they're willing to trade Karl Anthony Towns, but there's a lot of players that do. Zach LaVine over here, he's replying to these Bleacher Reports, and he's over here throwing the eye emojis, like, oh, whoa, what's going on over there? Like, should we make a move? And Devin Booker as well. He's over here throwing more eye emojis as well because you know what? Karl Anthony Towns on both of those teams, I think, would do magical things, all right? I wanted to talk about him potentially on the Suns if he was ever traded to the Suns. I don't see it happening. I don't see him getting traded, but let's speculate if he did, all right? Bro, if he was on the Suns, he would do magical things over there, all right? The Suns, I think, are instantly in that area where they can go to the playoffs. It's like having Devin Booker with Cat as well as other guys over there, all right? This is a squad, all right? This is what's starting to develop over there in the Suns. But I just don't see it, all right? I don't see it. I see Cat staying, but they definitely need to resolve these issues because if you let these issues continue to grow, it's going to go to a place where you're going to lose Karl Anthony Towns, all right? And this is probably either your first or second best player on your team. So you need to keep him happy by any means. And I wonder what's getting him upset. Obviously, it might be the way that the team is going, This is just confusing news, all right? So tell me what you guys think down below in the comments. And if you guys enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe for more. I'm out.